Good morning, Bells Panthers. This is the Bells News Network. I'm your host, Kendall Clark, with my co-host, Tristan Gardner. Here at BNN, we like to keep you updated with the things going on with the Panthers. We like to start the day off with the school motto: learn, work, serve, respect every day. That's the Panther way. Each week, we're doing a Panther Spotlight, set on our school district that's living out our motto to its fullest. This week, we have Shelby Bunch, and the part of our motto we are highlighting is learn. We asked Shelby to share a little bit about why learning is so important to her.
Ever since I was a kid, I've always been very curious, and school was just a way for me to better myself and make me a better teacher in the future, after I go to college and whenever I start teaching younger kids, so I'll know how to help them with their curiosity as well.
Thank you, Shelby. Another great example for the rest of the students here at BHS.
And now here's Johnny Cox with the weekly sports update.
Thank you, Tristan. Last week was a bye week for the football teams, but volleyball played Howe on Tuesday and completed the sweep to move to 5-0 in district, which set up a battle for first as Gunner came to town. There were some great plays, but unfortunately the Lady Panthers came up short. Things were looking good, though, as we still hold on to a 5-1 record as district play starts over. Now back to Tristan.
Thanks, Johnny. Last Wednesday we met for See You at the Pole and had a great turnout. We asked Jaden Nelson, what makes See You at the Pole special to Bells?
So FC has been a tradition at Bells. It's been going on for quite a long time. And it's so important because it gives not only the students, but the church, local churches around Bells to be able to help and get involved in the community. It's a great time for students to lead worship and just talk about how much God has done in their life and how good God is. And it gives other students to see these students talk about it and ask questions and hopefully come to the sense of, man, I need that Jesus. So that's why I See You at the Pole is so important to Bells.
What a heartwarming tradition. Thank you, Jaden.
On Thursday, the JV football team will travel to Gunter and start around 7 p.m. Thursday is also the end of the 9 weeks. On Friday, there will be no school, but the games will continue. Volleyball will host Blue Ridge with a 4:30 start. Following that, the varsity football team will host Gunter with a 7:30 kickoff. On Saturday, the band will travel to Atlanta for their marching competition. The performance begins at 1:50 p.m.
Now we have Jonathan with the weather update.
Thank you, Tristan. Overall, this week's weather will be typical for early fall. Temps for the week will be in the upper 80s, dropping into the mid-80s by the end of the week. Winds will pick up from the north Friday behind a cold front, which will drop the temperatures into the upper 70s for Saturday. No rain is expected this week. Kickoff on Friday will be cool and partly cloudy, with temps dropping quickly into the 60s after sunset. Now back to Tristan.
That's all for the Panthers this week. This episode of the Bells News Network is brought to you by the Bells ISD Film Club, the Cool Breeze Snowball Shack, the Second Period Graphic Design class, and viewers like you.
Thank you.